This is like her doing this. She's not moving around too much, but the thing she is doing, combine that with her singing, is one of the more mesmerizing things I've seen. And I'm going back for that because I love the build up. I love that opera voice that really shone through. And that climax was just fucking amazing. Skål everybody, and welcome back to another video. Or welcome to another video. And welcome to this Advent reaction. So we did one Tarja Turunen Dark Christmas reaction, and the opinions are a bit all over the place because some people really enjoyed it, and some people have said it's not for them. But like, to make Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer one of the more joyful Christmas songs into a very dark version, I get it. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but I really like that, so I am going for more. And the First Noël is one of those songs that I used to sing in the church choir I sang in years ago. I really like that song. She does a dark version of it. So shall we just look and see what we think of this one? Yeah, we shall. Maybe you won't, but I will. Off we go. So far, really original? True? The anticipation. Oh, those bells. We have to stop at some point. I've mentioned this last time, that I like her voice better now than it was when she was with Nightwish, which might be offensive to some people actually, but she has matured. That voice is amazing. How she does those very light notes at the very beginning and turns them so creepily eerie at some point. It's fucking glorious. I was like, is that one of those kids again? Like we did from the last video? Like you had her, apparently her daughter in there as well. You had those kids in there. I'm like, am I listening to Tarja or am I listening to her kid again? But it was her. Those really light, airy notes. Well, not airy actually. Light, bright. And then turning into the dark. My god. She's so very good. And I love the set. Even though it's quite obvious that behind those two trees is basically a huge poster, but I'm all for it. I like that set. There's some vocal layering though. I love this. background voice. Kids again. Whoa! So clean. Now build up, build up, build up, build up. Wow. Damn! Oh my god, the opera shone through there, doesn't it? Didn't it? Holy fuck me. This is like her doing this. She's not moving around too much, but the thing she is doing, combine that with her singing, is one of the more mesmerizing things I've seen. And I'm going back for that because I love the build-up. I love that opera voice that really shone through. And that climax was just fucking amazing. This... I would love to see the making of. Woman. Yeah. It's kind of cool. It's kind of good. Oh my god, Frosty the Snowman. Will that be the next one? Oof, it started auto-playing. Frosty the Snowman by Tarja. But this... I wouldn't. I think even the people, like I mentioned in the very beginning, even the people that said that Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer was too dark, I think the people that mentioned that won't actually have the same issue with this one, I'm assuming. Because yes, it was darker. Yes, it added some gothic elements to this. But it wasn't too far from the original as far as I am concerned, actually. I think this... I absolutely love this. Let's get that straight, right? But to the haters of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, I think they will appreciate this one more than the other one. I think so, because this was just freaking glorious. And it wasn't too dark, I think. I don't mind. It can go all dark on me, but I don't mind that at all. But I think to those that hated the other one, I think you will have liked this one. If not, let me know. But I think this was absolutely fantastic. I loved it. This was gorgeous. Aside from her, just if you look at her, she fits it totally. She really makes gothic her own, which is kind of interesting, by the way, because I used to walk around goth, right? I used to, well, not to that degree, but I used to be goth. And like 20 years ago or so. But I really like this. I think that was obvious. Do I want to add anything? I don't think I want to add anything. I think we talked about it. She just has a gorgeous opera voice. I really liked the beat that was going on. I really thought they were very clever with the minimal but yet very present background voices There was some vocal editing on her, I think. I'm not a sound engineer, so I don't know. But I think there was some to it. And what I really liked was the use of the bells, like church bells, that was in the very song. They weren't intrusive. They were exactly placed like they should be. So they really added something to it. So yeah, it's sort of the quiet feeling that you get with that, like, in the distance church bell that's going on, right? If you're talking horror movies, dark movies, I like that. It sort of gives that sense of dread. Something is about to happen. We're counting down to something, and obviously we are counting down to something. We're counting down to Christmas, but in a song with a setting like this, that added something to it. It just adds that lone dread that you have when you're out alone in the fields or in the woods, and all you have is that bell counting down to something horrific. I like that. So I thought that was very clever. And I hope you liked it too. If you did, yes, there we go. If you did, then by all means, please like, subscribe, and get notified for future videos. And Advent calendar videos, obviously. And now, only one more thing to say. Viking out. Peace and Merry Christmas. Love it.